Ciao, my name is Pasquale Veracella, and this is my family, Patty, and my daughter Christina, and my son Sebastian. And we have another daughter in Chicago at school, Julia. And I'm the owner of Cielo restaurant in Beverly Hills, and I want to welcome you to Farmers Market. In Italy, you go outside, you shop right in your garden. You know, you pick whatever you can get, and that's how you make pranzo. These are delicious.
Yes, they are. The golden are very good.
Yeah, they're
called orange or salmon raspberry.
The salmon raspberry. Oh, and we have a sort of a mixed pack of.
Yeah, you can make your own, pick and choose. If you guys like, have your family, you know.
Oh, okay. Why don't you pick what you like, and you start shopping for anything you like.
Okay.
Keep in mind the menu.
Okay.
Okay.
And did you get any carrots?
I did. I got some carrots.
Okay.
This is what pinzimonio is all about. The first course that we're going to be serving is that you just get fresh vegetables, endivia and celery and carrots and cucumbers and peppers and heirloom tomatoes, and then just putting them in a bowl with ice. And I make this wonderful roux with the extra virgin olive oil and some aged balsamic vinegar and sea salt. And you just dip the vegetables inside and sort of begin the meal. You know, while you're cooking, while the pasta's cooking and the lobster is cooking. This is going to be great.
Maybe get 2 of each.
You can't have pranzo unless you have fresh bread. You know, you have to have fresh bread.
Hi. Great, thank you.
I like to find veggies that I could slip on the edge of the bowl. Kind of gives it a little more character, but these are delicious also. Oh yeah, these are great.
Lemon almond? Oh, these are the lemon almonds.
The key ingredient actually always in cooking pranzo, especially with homemade pappardelle, is the tomatoes. Without the tomatoes, you don't have an entree. And these heirloom tomatoes, they have an amazing, amazing flavor to them. And I like to get a nice variety, as I got a couple of orange and yellow. The best sauce ever is made when you heat them up and they open and all that juice runs out. That is tomato sauce. You know, nothing else added to it. It's the natural thing. And with the lobster, this is gonna be, they're gonna go crazy today when they have it. This is the fun part of the shopping because now I'm coming to the main course. Last week I ordered a lobster from Lowell. I'm gonna see if it's ready. Hi Lowell, do you have my lobster? Oh, look at that. This is about 2 pounds, right?
3 pounds.
Oh, it's 3-pounder. Thank you again.
Thank you,
Okay.
no problem.
Ciao. I know what I'm doing for a drink now. We're going to have, these are the Asian pears I've been looking for. We're going to have a Prosecco, and I'm going to puree these, and we're going to make pear nectar from this. And I'm going to be able to make a pear Bellini. And I love the subtleness of the scent of pears. And with the Prosecco, it's amazing. It's the perfect way to start the pranzo, especially when I have the figs, the roasted figs in the oven with the Stilton cheese and honey. It'll be delicious. Well, I think that we have everything for the pranzo. I can't think of a thing we missed. You could tell. And now we're off to the restaurant to cook pranzo. Too much. We bought everything, I think. Okay, look, Sebastian, you take the bag, and we're going to go in the kitchen. I'll bring all the vegetables in there. Right. Then Adrian will help us prep it. I'll bring the lobster in. Okay. Can you, Patty, look at this.
Wow.
Sebastian put those in the dish all himself. This is the bounty from the market.
It looks
And this is just part of it. We have so much
good.
more in the kitchen.
Okay.
And Christina, these are the Asian pears we bought. we're gonna make the bellinis. You wanna take those?
Beautiful.
Okay, we'll go in the bar.
Okay.
And you guys do your creation, okay?
Okay.
Make it really
Let's go. All right, Sebastian.
perfetto.
Here.
We'll be
Go
back.
right ahead. Yeah,
Okay,
put
all
that
right.
one in the middle. Just do what we usually do.
Christina, you and I are gonna make a special drink. I had this idea. You know the Asian pears we buy? Okay, we're gonna peel them and then puree them. It's a combination of vodka and Prosecco
Okay.
and a little mint and some sweet, I have sweetener. It's very, very simple. So the
Okay,
first
let's
thing
do
I'm
it.
going to do is just cut some more of the pear and peel it. And then we're going to puree it.
I know, I love this. There you go. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And it's a really simple, you know what else we could do? I'm gonna save some of this at the end so we can make a garnish.
With the skins.
Oh,
Yes.
no,
or-
not with the skin, but with the actual pulp.
And then here's your purple lettuce. Look how beautiful this looks. Go right ahead and put that there. Peppers, we could probably just hang a few of these around the edge, huh? Some fall beans.
Oh, I like the color.
I know, I do too. I think they only come out in fall. That's why they're called fall beans.
So how many pears are we putting in the drink?
Actually, we only need probably
Like a
like
cup and a half?
4 tablespoons.
Okay.
Okay, we are ready.
How delicious is that bok choy? All right, what else do we have? Some more radishes. Yeah, put a few more things in there, and then our masterpiece will be complete.
Asian pear puree. Look at this. It looks like almost like applesauce.
It does. It
But it's
does. It
delicious.
looks really good.
Okay, we're putting 1.5 ounces of pear vodka, and we're going to put simple syrup. We're going to put 1.5 ounces. And the pear, we're also going to put 1.5 ounces because it looks like it's not a lot, but you'll see
Yeah, it
what happens.
doesn't.
We get 3 leaves and roll them up and twist them, and all of a sudden the oils start to come out of the mint, and that's what gives it the flavor.
Oh, I
And
smell it too.
Just drop them
It
in.
smells good.
All right, Sebastian, let's finish this masterpiece. Let's put a few tomatoes on the end. And let me see here. What else should we do?
Now we'll take it. Just
Okay.
Why don't you shake it up for me?
All
okay?
right. Tell me when to stop.
Nice and cold.
Okay. It feels really
Oh,
cold.
that's good.
Ooh, it's
You
really
can see
cold.
it. You see how
Yeah,
it's-
yeah, it's fogging
It's
up.
frosting.
Ooh.
Here we go. Okay.
I think we're good. Just one
Looks
more.
great. Okay. Okay, why don't you put this on the table? You're much stronger than me,
You're gonna
and
have
I'll
to-
move the flowers.
Now we're going to strain it.
Okay.
And, and that's about all you put in.
Oh, okay, I see.
But, you know, these glasses are a little larger. There we go. And now I'm just going to get a bottle of the Bellini.
That's what I forgot, the Prosecco.
Here we go.
And here's a glass for Sebastian.
Oh,
What does he want? Didn't he want ginger ale? Just
Yeah,
some
he wants ginger ale.
ginger ale. Okay.
you have to play carefully because of all the puree inside. It's a work in progress because we sort of worked on the drink last night.
I know.
Until we got the flavor just right. You see
just
the
haven't
color?
perfected it yet.
You would think that the pear would change the color a lot, but it's just perfect. We'll take mint leaves.
Okay. I'll put one in Sebastian's also,
Okay.
just to give it
Just
a
float.
little something in
Oh, he's gonna like it.
there. Yeah.
Okay, then I want to top this off with just a little more champagne. Perfetto. And we came up with a name for it. You're gonna love this. You know, it's paradise. Paradise, you get it? Paradise.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. It's all
Wow, look at this.
the Asian pear drink I made is, I just named it Paradise. Paradise. Okay, so
Paradise with Patty.
You know, they're actually this time of the year they're very ripe and delicious. So let's make a little toast first, okay?
Okay.
Okay, va bene. Everyone,
Oh,
there you
this-
go,
all right,
Sebastian.
sorry.
Yours has ginger ale inside of it.
Of course.
Well, listen, here's to a great pranzo, because there's a big surprise in the kitchen for you. And we can't forget Julia, so here's to Julia.
This is
Chin
to
chin.
Julia.
Chin chin.
We love you, Julia.
Okay.
Love you.
Okay, the surprise is ready.
It looks
Okay.
beautiful.
Look at
Oh, my
this.
favorite figs.
And of course, I still made it in the mommy's favorite heart shape.
Looks
So,
beautiful.
there we go.
Oh,
And we have the fresh
Pasquale,
figs.
these are beautiful.
And you know,
What is it? What did you do
They're so
here?
simple.
Here,
It's
honey.
just the fresh figs, and when they're really ripe, when the honey is coming out of the bottom, like when I teach Sebastian how to pick them off the tree. And we just put Stilton cheese in the center of it with a fresh walnut. The walnuts right now are harvested because it's fall, and they're sweeter. I think it's time to taste them. I'll give one to Christina.
All right.
Here you go, Christina. Ball.
I'm taking
Sebastian,
this one.
here, just
This
help
looks
yourself,
so
okay?
good, Pasquale.
Okay, Christina did a really good job. She helped a lot. Here we go. I have the pasta we made this morning.
Can I put the pane on the table?
No, just put it right there, honey. We're going to use it with the lobster, actually.
Okay.
And I have all my sauces, which I will explain in a moment. The first thing is that I have the water's already boiling, and I have the salt. That we're going to put in the water, which is important. Okay. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the lobster by. The first thing is we're going to put olive oil inside of the pan, and we're going to saute our garlic, which is. And what I like to do is I usually take the garlic and I break it so that the flavor will come out of the garlic. Now this is a very large lobster, so I'm going to use probably 4 cloves. And we just smash them, and then that way the flavor is released. There we go. I'm going to brown the garlic right now, which is the principal part of the sauce. And after the garlic is browned, I'm going to put the lobster in, and we'll put the lobster in face down. And before we do that, though, we're going to salt and pepper the lobster as well. So just a little bit of salt on the lobster, and because it too, as you know, lobster doesn't have really a tremendous amount of flavor to it, but there is something that is so succulent about it. It's quite delicious, and we're using white pepper. Just a little bit of white pepper on it. Now we're ready for the lobster. This is the fun part. And take a look at the claws. They're really, really large. Oh, beautiful. The good thing about being in the city and being able to go to the farmer's market is that if you want something special, you could just go over there and establish a contact. The farmers and the people that provide all of the produce are amazing. And we ordered a lobster, and they, of course, I wanted a little larger lobster, so they were able to get that for us. And this is one of the most beautiful I've seen. It's absolutely beautiful. And lobsters at Il Cielo, it's probably our most popular dish. We sell so many of the pappardelle, con astici, which is the pappardelle pasta with lobster, and the fresh baby pomodorini. My grandma always said that, I guess that's why good things come in little packages, because these tomatoes, they're so small, but they have the most flavor. And so what we're going to do is we're actually going to just, once it starts to brown and it's cooking, we're going to actually put the tomatoes right into the lobster. And then the juices will come out of the tomato. And what happens is that the lobster begins to absorb the flavor of the tomato as well. And the sauce that comes out of the tomato with a little extra that we have, it's going to be delicious. Absolutely delicious. And this is and you can see that it's browning. You can see how the lobster is browning a bit. And the one thing about lobster is that you don't want to overcook it. But because these are so thick, it'll take a little bit to cook, little time. A lot of people are afraid of lobsters. I mean, they're afraid of cooking them, but in reality is, you know, you just have to have water boiling before when you blanch them with lemon, and you just put them in for absolutely no longer than a minute, and take it out and then section it, clean them. And the easiest thing about lobsters, you could tell just by pushing on them. These need a little more time here. Ah, yeah. So now we are ready to put the tomatoes in. Oh yeah. And there's a little trick that I use is usually what I do, and when we're doing this, I also cook some of the tomatoes beforehand, and I puree them, and I make a little sort of ragu from it. Simply these tomatoes that have been they've been cooking with a little white wine and garlic and olive oil, and I just saute them a bit. Once the tomatoes start to open up and all the juice comes out, you could smash them with the back of your spoon, and it'll sort of help them to cook faster. Yeah, I already start smelling the tomatoes now. Yeah, this is, and I don't know if you have a shot of that bit. It's absolutely beautiful. And right now I'm putting a little reduction of the lobster broth, you know, that we make from all of the conch after they're finished. We save them, and we actually make this wonderful, you know, when you cook it, and all of a sudden you start smelling the aroma, and then pass it and puree it to where it becomes just the lobster stock. Lobster stock is very important. And now we're going to put the white wine. So this is, when we are cooking and we're using white wine, I try to use the white wine that we're going to be drinking. This is Lugana. It's a beautiful San Bernardetto, and it's Zenato. Delicious, delicious white wine. Perfect for lobster. And now I'm going to add some of the pureed tomato. You know, the thing is that when you're cooking pasta, you know, pasta, especially if it's homemade or if you buy some really amazing Italian pasta, one of the few brands that I like is Latini, if you're going to be buying dry pasta. But most of our pasta here is fresh and homemade. But pasta is like a straw. And so when you're cooking it, what you do is you want to cook it half of the time that you wish for it to be finished. If you wanted al dente pasta, then you cook it half of al dente and take it out of the water immediately, and then put it into the sauce. If the pasta is going to drink something, you want it to drink sauce. You don't want it to drink water. At least the sauce has the flavor. And that's why better pastas have an amazing flavor when you're able to finish them off in the actual sauce that you're going to, this is not going to be like the cafeteria when you're in grade school. After the garlic has done its wonderful job of giving it a special flavor and aroma to the pasta, I remove the pieces that I'm cooking so that no one ends up with a very nice clove of garlic. Now this needs to simmer a bit. And in the meantime, just so you know that when we make the pasta, it's usually, we do it on a hand crank, and the pasta comes out in sheets. And then this is what we do. We cut it however wide your hand is, and I actually cut this into 7 pieces. And that's how we make these little nests. You know, once they're all cut, I just twist them and lay them down into, and you can put them in a freezer. They'll stay wonderful in the freezer. And then you take them out, and just, when you throw them in the water, it takes 1 minute to cook them, and then we'll put it back into the pasta sauce, and you're going to end up with a delicious, and the pasta is not going to be overcooked. It's still going to be, it's going to have that texture to it. It should be a little al dente. This is, And you know, the thing is, you can make once you make your pasta dough, you can cut it into any type of cut you like, tagliolini or fettuccine. But I happen to like, and Patty and the kids love pappardelle, which is a little wider pasta. Okay, our pasta is ready to be cooked. The water is boiling. Okay, we're ready. And the nice thing about homemade pasta, it's so good for you. If you're going to have pasta, you know, and you can make homemade pasta, which is not difficult to do, and we'll actually put the recipe for the dough online. This homemade pasta that we're making, it has, you know, eggs. We use semolina flour, salt, olive oil, and the pasta. You know, once the dough is made, we like to set it and put it in the refrigerator. It stays in the fridge for at least a day before we actually we'll make the pasta with it. Oh, beautiful. Okay, the sauce is ready, and the pasta is ready to go in the sauce. Usually we make one basket per person. I think that everyone's nice and hungry. We just put in some fresh parsley just to finish it off. Parsley is one of the most commonly used herbs because it has a very clean flavor. It's amazing what it does for you know, even soups. And parsley is a great thing to drink in the morning. Patty always makes a special drink for us, and it's with carrots, kale, celery, and parsley, and it is delicious. So the carrots will give a little sweetness, and sometimes Fuji apples. I think that, and everything that we get at the farmer's market, we actually utilize it. It's you know, on Sundays you just go there and you stock up, and the rest of the week you can enjoy it. We're ready. Okay, now we'll put the bread in. And the bread is going to absorb some of the sauce. And here we go. Here is the lobster dinner. Let me bring it over to you. Here we go.
It looks so good.
Thanks, Sebastian.
Beautiful. Oh,
I think maybe I'm going to remove the pinsimonio. What if I do that?
that's a good idea. Here.
Salute.
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 Nope.
Okay, this is wonderful. Well, we've come to the best part of the meal, I think the dessert. And today I made a torta della nonna, which is grandma's cake. It's a cheesecake. This is a particular one with ricotta and cream cheese. But to finish it off with the fresh berries that we bought this morning at the market, I thought, what better way to enjoy fresh fruit? And you could use it on so many things, just as simple as, you know, just a bowl of berries. And now we're having our Vin Santo, and the Vin Santo is special because it actually is holy wine. It was the wine that was used always in churches. And we have homemade biscotti that Patty's great aunt, it's her recipe, Aunt Connie. And she made these delicious biscotti today. So I want to say, let's have a toast. And this toast is to my beautiful family and friends.
Thank you so much.
Okay. And to the farmer's market. Chin chin.
Thank you.